All right, talking about Charly Boy.
What has he done?
Charly Boy is in the news. Charly Boy threatens to sue record company.
Wow.
Oh yes, veteran entertainer and activist Charles Oputa, popularly known as Charly Boy, has threatened to sue Premier Records Limited over alleged violation of terms of agreements in musical contracts signed about 35 years ago. This was made known in a letter dated June the 19th, 2023, written to the record label by his lawyer, Mr. Rockson Igelige. The lawyer stated in the letter that Charly Boy had signed artist recording contracts with the company in 1988, 1990, and also recently alleging that the contract had since expired, but Premier Records was still breaching his client's copyright to the musical works. The letter stated, "On our client's instructions, we demand that your company hand over our client's master tapes, artworks, promo collateral for the music and other relevant and confidential information with your company within 30 days of date of this letter. We also demand your company's payment of our client's outstanding royalties." According to Mr. Igelige, the albums affected included the one recorded in 1990 containing songs such as Big Bottom, AIDS, Sexy Lady, Mama, and Wata Miss. And he also listed an album titled U-Turn with songs like Akula, Sherry, Comfort, Civilian Barrack, Akula Instrumental, and an album titled Reality, containing songs like Monkey, Family Support, Number 6 Man, Give My Life, Lagos Life, and Baby Come Back. He further argued that the terms of contract entered with the company as a Polydor record in 1988, Polygram Records Limited in 1990, and currently Premier Records Limited had ended by expiration of time. He concluded writing, "This serves as a legal notice that further breach after the receipt of this letter will attract legal action. We hope and trust that your company will comply with our client's modest demands."
He don't go.
I mean, talking about 1988 and
I
1990.
feel like this just made your day for some very odd reason because you like all this kind of
Because, I mean,
there's do people ever win the battle against record label? I don't think I've seen any.
So maybe because we haven't seen one on proper grounds for the person to win, but I mean, if
Even outside these claims, Megan Thee Stallion is still looking. They will mess you up, especially, and that's the thing we always say with.
So is it like employee and employer sometimes, and they will tell you that an employer can choose to do, but we've seen
because you have signed though.
But we have seen cases where, I mean, talking about employer and employee, we've seen cases, maybe not too many, but we've seen cases where you just see the employee winning on some grounds.
Yeah, because I mean, if after 35 years, like your contract would have expired, did I set my destiny to you?
So did you when you signed, so rights and everything must have been in that contract that you signed that time?
Yeah, it would have been. There will also be a date of termination of contract now, Abi.
Okay, but those projects were recorded under my label.
Okay, so they are the originals for the person. So now you no longer you don't control inside dustbin because you can't use it.
We own the masters. Look at what Scooter Brown, the guy that discovered Justin Bieber, look at what he did to Taylor Swift. After all is said and done, after she recorded, after all is said and done, they now went deeper. He said, "I own you." She said, "How do you own me?"
Hold on.
Oh, look at the contracts. I own your masters.
Hold on.
That's why Taylor Swift started recording new projects again, because all those catalogs that she has been recording, it's not for her again.
Who's that person who was claiming something on, I think, on Beyonce's works, and then they now said, "Oh, we took permission from from your record label," and then I've forgotten. And at the end of the day, she does not have a say because she does not even own the master. And I think it was Pharrell who was involved again or something. I've forgotten. So it's a very, very dicey one. I think it's not dicey. I think it's actually
Kelly's.
Perhaps. I think it's yes. I think it's actually clear. Only that, as we say, we will go back to the roots. What we've always been talking about. Do people read the terms and conditions?
Until you sign.
Do people actually do? Because
Why would record labels wait first? Record more now they calm down. More now they let your artist
breathe. That's a lie. So I was having this conversation with somebody, a record label owner, and with artists, and we're having a conversation. I said, okay, so you're a nobody. This is just regular artist. You were a nobody. I decided as a record label to sign you.
I'll put my money on it.
Put my money on you. So you saw the contract first when you see, say, 60-40, Abi.
But when you 70, now become something, you now think.
Oh, based on say, I don't know, say you go blow, now risk I take.
Yes.
So if you now blow under 5 years.
You now say,
but the contract that we signed that in 5 years before we renew, you blow under 2 years, it's 70-30. I'm going to finish your 5 years, the 70-30. I don't care.
Hey, as it should be now, but human beings...
You are supposed to renegotiate as human being, but business-wise...
You think your talks, it's bros.
Hey, but wait, so...
That's where drama starts.
Hey, because there is no harm in actually trying, even at the place of work. Sometimes you want...
And so when the record label owner now tell you that, oh, I'm sorry, we have to finish the 5 years, that's where artists will now start going outside and fighting with the record label.
Hey, but you know that even at the place of work, sometimes you say you want a raise.
Yeah.
And then you now start going back and forth to say, because you look at what you're bringing to the table, and maybe the time is not favorable for you any longer and all that. And voila will now start. But if they value you, and they really think that you're bringing something... But they'll tell
that's the exit door.
Because no, I think that it is even in Nigeria that you have that. I think in Nigeria they feel like people are looking for a job, and then they'll say nobody is indispensable. But I think again that there are some times that both parties should just look at it, because there are some things that some personality will make the stuff go well. So just rub minds and let everything
be amicable. Let's also beg you, because regularly saying next you don't they carry a zoo. You better know that
especially when they are getting you houses, they are getting you cars, they are getting you and you are chilling. It is not for free.
Definitely be looking forward to how this this Charly Boy case will pan out. 1988
and 1990.
Okay.